Okay, Professor Bear here. I signed up for this guy's course, Jason King, $200 for the course. I think it'll save me a lot more than $200 just in my time. He's clearly passionate about helping nonprofits. So I'm going to talk about his course through my experience. My first impression is this thing is long. I've taken courses, graduate courses in quantum physics, theoretical computer science, which looked like less work than this course. A lot of modules. So what I did is I asked AI, how long would this take me to do? They estimate about 40 hours. And they say you can do it in sort of 8 weeks if you're a busy person. So I think this guy is super passionate, really wants to help. But for a busy person, this is a lot of stuff. So I guess per minute, it's not that expensive, a penny per minute for his stuff or whatever. But it's a lot of stuff. So I asked it how long it would take, and it said, okay, what should I watch? So this is what, for me, I don't really need him teaching me how to do the web. I don't need him teaching me what Google Ads Grants is. So this is what Claude suggested. I suggested I start with this, and then this, and this, and da da da. So that's what I'm going to do. I haven't asked him how much time, but that looks like something I could do. This is 8 to 10 hours total. So my hope is I can take this 40, 50, 60-hour course and just do maybe 8 hours or less to get what I need to know. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, I'll talk about this. My impression of this guy is he cares a lot about this world. And Google does not want to help you. So thank God people like him exist. Google seems to want to give you this grant and then make it as difficult as possible for you to actually use it. And what he's done is, I think this may be his like full-time job, is just helping nonprofits, do stuff. And he's certified with all the Google certifications and things. But most importantly, when you hear him post, see his writing, he clearly knows what he's talking about. So I'm going to listen. He's already made one change in the campaign, and that is I was going to have 3 campaigns. And I read somewhere in his stuff that that's a bad idea for some Google reason. And Google reasons are usually non-intuitive. Google should want me to create as many campaigns as possible for relevancy. Because then I can tell Google what this campaign is about, not just through what's on my keywords, but how I structure it on the site. But he says that's a bad idea. So what I've done is I've already made a change. And that's, rather than to have a bunch of campaigns, have one campaign and then add groups for all the specific sub things. And we do a bazillion sub things in the nonprofit. That actually makes our life simpler, because the way Google seems to work is that you sort of give a campaign a budget, and it'll just decide amongst its options, all the ad groups that you have. It will figure out how to spend it. So that actually simplifies your life, because, okay, well, you give us what, $320 a day. We will then just set it to $315 a day. Although I'm not really worried about that. If I go over a little bit and have to spend $5 of my own, that's actually kind of a good problem, because it means if you spend $320 in Google's money, I don't think that's our problem. Our problem is going to be Google gives us a budget of $320, but we can only use $2 of that because of the way it's structured. And this is why I'm doing this course, is to try to, help our nonprofit. And I'm also recording this, my experience doing this, to help other nonprofits, because this is not trivial. I have, again, a PhD in computer science, buyers and statistics, artificial intelligence, computational biology. This was at UCLA. I did my postdoc at Harvard in computational neurology. And I have to figure this stuff out. It's ridiculous. And so I'm expert in web development, I taught classes and all this stuff. And so if I have issues doing this stuff, then people have issues. So thank you, Jason King, for doing this. My one critique of the course is to have like a mini course, just the essentials, sort of have a second course or however you want to organize it, just to do this. So my this is my plan of attack is just to go straight the essentials, and I care more about my time than spending 50 hours watching videos. Okay, that's it. Take care.